Rembrandt. Was he a great deceiver or a genius marketeer? For a long time, this painting was considered one of the Rembrandt's finest works and was valued at several $100 million. But later, it turned out that it wasn't painted by Rembrandt at all, but by one of his students, and the price of it obviously decreased a lot. And this didn't just happen once. Around 700 works that were previously believed to be by Rembrandt turned out not to be his. How did it happen? I'm an art historian, let me explain. Rembrandt was a true original of his time. He decided not to work at court and not to rely on a powerful patron, but he also didn't work for the mass market, where anyone could buy whatever they wanted. On top of that, he painted in a style that was unpopular at that time. Back then, highly detailed painting in the style of Van Eyck was admired. Rembrandt instead painted broadly with texture and visible brushstrokes. He was even taken for court for selling a painting that was considered unfinished, and yet he managed to create demand for his work. How? For example, he produced engravings that could be easily distributed across Europe on a large scale. If one of his paintings appeared on the market, he would buy it himself, often for a very high price. That way, he controlled supply and prices. And of course, he didn't work alone. Yes, many artists at that time had workshops where they trained young boys to paint in their style. But Rembrandt trained his students so well that their works were indistinguishable from his own. When these paintings left the workshop, they were sold under the Rembrandt brand. Many of them even carried his signature. But here's an important detail. Back then, it wasn't considered a fraud. The signature signified status, quality, and his workshop. Not that the painting was entirely made by the master himself. This understanding only emerged in the 20th century, and that's when the problems began. So Rembrandt was not only a brilliant artist, but also a brilliant marketeer. In the 19th century, he managed to build a powerful brand. He worked in the style that was not commercially safe, he did not fit into the market, and yet he remained financially successful. He knew how to communicate the value of his works before that value was obvious. But why did Rembrandt eventually go bankrupt? I'll talk about that in the description. I'm an art historian, follow my page for more.